Hi everyone. It's Tuesday. It's gorgeous out right now. Um, Kind of warm, and it's going to rain later on. Anyways, uh, it's Tuesday. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here or recently found my channel, I'm Gwen. I'm an older, mature woman with transgender experience, making all kinds of content, mostly about my daily boring life. So, how's everyone been? How was your weekend? I hope you had a fantastic weekend. As I said, it's gorgeous out. It's about 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 24°C here. It's absolutely gorgeous. But looking around, it's kind of cloudy, and the weather forecast or the weather service is forecasting thunderstorms probably in the next 2 hours. So they are coming, and it's supposed to get I guess quite a bit of rain and quite windy. It's a little bit windy out right now, but I figured I'd be outside today because it's so nice. The rest of this week is supposed to be nice, and then it's going to be back to reality. I think the weather service is forecasting for Monday next week. It's supposed to be, the high is supposed to be 48 degrees Fahrenheit or about 8.9 Celsius. Yeah, well, it is the middle of April, so this 75-degree weather, this is May, June weather for us around here. Anyways, like I said, I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. My weekend did not go as planned, but it was wonderful anyways. Let's see. Last week it was, same old, grocery shopping, all that other stuff, whatever. Um, Saturday I had intended to go see the girls for coffee, but I forgot. My daughter and I had haircut appointments. So, oh well, which was okay. Um, which was actually quite interesting. Excuse me. I got talking to my stylist, and I commented. I says that I have a very unusually, I I have a very untypical high hairline. It's kind of family genetics. My daughter's the same way. And she agreed, the stylist agreed. And I says, well, can we do something different? And she says, sure. She goes, you talking bangs? I'm like, yeah, maybe. So what she did is, it's maybe hard to see in the video, but originally my part was over here, and it's now a little bit more off center, which is fine. And she cut the um, front part of my hair. She cut it into curtain bangs. So it's actually, if I were to pull it forward, you can see it's cut like right here. So eventually, that'll grow out, and she'll continue to cut it. But we're going to try some curtain bangs, and she says, see how you like it. And from there, we can decide if you want to go to a full bang or keep the curtain bangs. She goes, the curtain bangs really kind of frame your face. So I'm like, okay, which I really do like. So maybe we'll go along that route. Oh, and then our stylist was telling us, because we hadn't seen her in, oh golly, probably 7 weeks, because it's just the way our schedule worked out when we were supposed to go see her. It's actually been 7 weeks since we were supposed to go see her. Was the weekend I was at Keystone, and then she was on vacation. The week after that, yeah, no, 2 weeks after that, and then she came back last week. And the big news was she's like, I got engaged. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, that's awesome. That's so wonderful. We were so happy for her. And then she remarked to my daughter and myself, she goes, well, since I consider you to be really, really good friends. She goes, I want you guys coming to the wedding. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. So I don't know when it is. I'm thinking it's probably going to be sometime next year. I don't know. But we'll find out as time goes on. Let's see. Um, what else? What's going on? That was pretty much it when we went for our haircuts. On the way back home, we stopped at the nursing home so my daughter could run in to see my mother-in-law real quick. She's in the nursing home. Actually, where she is um, physical therapy and occupational therapy. She's healing from having her hip replaced. I think we're not sure if it's this week or next week. She'll probably be coming home. So my daughter popped in to see her real quick because we've been doing her laundry for her. So drop off clean laundry, pick up dirty laundry. All right, whatever. So that was it for Saturday. Sunday, I did go to church, and I really do like this church. It's so wonderful. I happen to wear a couple of pride flag pins, lapel pins on my dress, and I received quite a few compliments actually from other parishioners saying how they really like seeing the pride flags, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And the minister was actually, she made a remark about it too. She goes, oh my gosh, it's so nice. I'm like, thank you. Let's see. So that was pretty much it. Oh, and Sunday after church, I worked out in my garage trying to straighten it around, cleaning it up. Every year, our town has a cleanup day where items that you would normally not throw in the trash, like potentially big items, you can take them up to the town hall, and they'll put them in big dumpsters, what have you, and they also collect scrap metal. Like, let's say you had, I don't know, a lawnmower that just didn't work anymore. As long as it was drained of oil and gas, they'll take that scrap metal. Oh, wind's picking up, and they'll take that scrap metal and scrap it, get the money for it, and then the money is donated to the local volunteer fire department, which is really, really awesome. So I was cleaning up my garage, getting everything's ready for the town cleanup. I probably got about half of the garage done. I have more to do, mostly when my brother-in-law sold the house behind us. There was a lot of items that he left in the garage that he did not want. So I'm like, if you don't want them, I'll take them. So he's like, sure. I have toolboxes full of tools that I need to go through. So that's part of my cleanup, get rid of. I was going to do it yesterday, but between laundry and starting, now that we're heading into spring more, I'm starting to change out the storm windows and put screens in, and that's my annual chore of I wash all the windows. I didn't get everything done. I have the sunroom behind me to do yet, but still. So I did that. Let's see. Yeah, that was pretty much yesterday afternoon, so I didn't get a lot done. So maybe later on this afternoon, I can get back out in the garage, get that done. Let's see. tomorrow I have electrolysis, and I have to run out to a longtime friend of mine. We've been friends for almost 50 years, and she's involved in this organization that is collecting donations to help homeless people and homeless military veterans in the greater area. So she's collecting donations that they're going to take to, I'm not sure, like a thrift store, I think, that has offered to take these items and give them cash, which they will turn around to use to buy food, clothing, and other necessities that um, a lot of the homeless need, which I think is an absolutely awesome thing. Um, so I have a very large movie box full of different items that I'm going to be taking out to her. Let's see. I'm trying to go through my week. Thursday is my usual in at the university. Friday's grocery shopping. Saturday, Dexter. Saturday, I'll have to see what the weather is. If it's really nice and I don't have the garage cleaned up, I may stay home and work on that. If not, I really do want to go see the girls for coffee. It's been 2 months. Yeah, been 2 months. Um, so that might happen. Sunday. Sunday's up in the air too. Um, Depending again on how the weather is, but I think in the morning I might be going to back and going to church. Actually, not my current one, but my old one. Mostly, I'd like to talk to the minister there to discuss with him about how unwelcoming and unaccepting the congregation is, even though it's a congregation of about 15 people. But it is what it is. I don't know if I'll be able to have that discussion with him or not. So, then we're into the week next week. Let's see. What else is going on? Well, price of fuel, I guess, is somewhat stabilized. It's outrageous. Um, thank goodness I don't travel much, so it really hasn't affected me all that bad. I really feel sorry for the people that need to commute daily. And also to my, I guess, advantage, I do have my Prius, which gets significant gas mileage. Actually, this current tank, that because I've been using a lot of electric to go back and forth into town, into the village, actually village this way and village that way. On this current tank of gas, I'm getting about 130 miles to the gallon, which I think is really awesome. But still, those that don't can't afford a vehicle like that or don't have the availability, I really do feel bad for them. Along with the rising cost of groceries, this is insane. And the current administration is saying, well, it's supposed to be like this now until November. What? Really? Come on. This is crazy. This is really crazy. I don't know how people are going to manage between now and then. It's a struggle even for myself. So I really feel awful for those that are less fortunate. So hopefully things will change with Sunday's election in Hungary. and the president, yes, president of Hungary was actually voted out after 16 years in office. This is a sign of possibly a good thing from what I read, and that was the MAGA faithful have used the president of Hungary, Orban, they used his playbook of authoritarianism and controlling the media, suppressing opposition, rolling back human rights. The ultra conservative right wing in this country has used his playbook to instill some of the draconian policies we are currently now undergoing. So the people of Hungary threw him out, and by an overwhelming margin. So hopefully, if the voters in the US are smart enough and um, are tired of these high prices and tax breaks for the billionaires, suppression of voter rights, suppression of civil rights, and just the general overall lack of human decency, that maybe this November will be a turning point in this country and we can maybe start moving forward in the right direction for the majority of us that really care. So I urge everyone in the US to really not be ambient about voting. Read into the issues, read into the candidates, and really make a good, hard decision at who is going to be best suited to do the job. Um, I don't care if you're liberal or conservative. We need to have people in place that are going to serve the American public and not the current administration. So enough of that. Oh, it's really getting windy again. So enough of that. So that kind of wraps up my week. It kind of wraps up today's video. So I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And as always, like, share, subscribe. Any questions, comments, suggestions, topics you would like me to talk about, please, in the comments section below. I have gotten way, way better about responding to all comments, good or bad. And I make these videos every week because you are all part of my extended family. When you decide to subscribe to my channel, you become part of my extended family. I may never ever meet you face to face in person, but I still consider you part of my family. And the weekly videos that I make are just my way of communicating with all my extended family. And for that, I am very deeply, deeply honored that you have subscribed to my channel and you continue to watch. And I thank you. So with that, I will let everyone go. And I don't know if I'll be inside or outside next week, but I will see everyone here, right here, next Tuesday. Bye, everyone.